Here we go. Miss Vicky's. They don't have jalapeno. They just got original Miss Vicky's.
But they have boy bawang.
They don't have Miss Vicky jalapeno, but they have boy bawang. Ay putang ina. Oh my god.
What happened?
This is deja vu. 4 years ago, almost to the day, we were leaving. At the exact... Yeah, 4 years ago to go to New Zealand for 1 year, and it ended up turning into 4 years because of the pandemic.
Oh, Dad's wearing his sunglasses.
But
I think Dad's gonna cry.
This is our baon.
Courtesy of mostly Mr. De La Paz. And fruit salad. Courtesy of this woman right here.
All right, off to the airport. Let's go. That's it, 6 weeks in Montreal. Our visit home has come to an end. Time to get back on the plane and fly back to Australia. This is gonna be the longest flight of our lives. All right, I'm handing the Jeep over to Mr. De La Paz. You're now the proud owner of a red Wrangler Rubicon.
Keep in touch.
We'll see you when we get back. Enjoy the new car.
You're welcome for the car. Love you.
You're
guys.
clear, you're clear. Wow.
You're worried. No, they were not clear.
So right now we're just waiting for my parents to arrive so we can say goodbye to them before we get on our flight to Vancouver. Did you happen to check your email if you got your boarding pass? Yeah. Sweet as.
Thank you for checking this in.
No worries, mate. No worries. Too easy. Parents have just arrived. Oh, there they are.
Bye. For another 6 months.
6 months, not 6 years.
6 months.
I promise. So the plan is Ria's gonna go to Bali, then we're gonna go to the Philippines, and we're gonna travel, and then we're gonna come back to Canada.
Yeah.
That's the plan. So we gotta follow through on it.
Future content.
Yeah, and this is gonna be in the vlog,
Yeah.
so it's on record. Okay. Bye, Ma. We'll be back before you know it. Bye, Ma.
The return to Philippines.
This later? Yeah.
It's a long flight.
It's also Air Canada. They don't give you anything for free.
April, we go on vacation together. April 2023.
The plan is also to pass by Calgary to visit Auntie on the way back.
Love you guys.
Boy, bye.
English.
Continue. Vancouver to Sydney to Perth in Western Australia. Watch this expert sticking.
Wow.
I tried.
Look at that shiny bit.
J'ai essayé, laisse-moi tranquille.
Okay, you're not doing mine. So let's see how I fare.
Pretty good.
That's right.
I'd say it's about 98% on point.
Listen, you can't tell an Asian mother at heart that.
Because then she'll just ask you, where's the other 2%? Bye. See you in Australia.
Wait, it didn't even confirm.
We've accepted all of your baggage.
Okay. What the hell? You just took my bag and didn't even confirm that you read it.
Bye.
Bye. Make friends.
I wonder how much pot is in that box right now.
All right.
Some sweet, sticky icky.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, we've got everything. So we're flying Montreal through Vancouver, and then Vancouver onto Sydney, and then from Sydney to Western Australia and Perth. We showed up at the airport 3 hours early, even though we're taking a domestic flight. So now we have 2 hours to kill.
You want to just get a beer? Like 2 hours to kill.
There's an Ashley back here. Watch out, there's a thing behind you. Can you imagine that cannabis box? Like, how much cannabis is in there? And what do they do with it? Do they give it to the staff and let them smoke it? Hey Ling, veux-tu prendre une petite frette? Frette.
That's what I asked you all the way back there.
Yeah. Ok, on peut retourner pour avoir une petite frette. This is it. Last call for smoked meat and poutine.
Hi, Dad.
So I think in the past 6 weeks we consumed enough poutine to last us the 6 months. Because we will be back in 6 months.
Oh.
That's the one, cousin.
Very discerning watchers will notice that my bag was already here.
Oh, look at these chairs. Wow.
So I bought the
That wasn't a fart.
Speaking of having to shit. Cheers to
Leaving Montreal forever.
jokes on you, family.
All right, so we're just killing time right now before we get on a plane to fly over to Vancouver, and that flight's gonna be 5 hours and 19 minutes long, which is why Ling's dad packed us that huge meal, because Air Canada doesn't feed their patrons. From Vancouver, we're gonna fly to Sydney. It's 15 and a half hours long. Then we got a 13-hour layover in Sydney. So that's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna fly another 5 hours and 15 minutes from Sydney to Western Australia, and we're gonna finally land in Perth at 10:30 at night. So it's currently Sunday afternoon, and we're gonna arrive in Perth on Tuesday at night. So we're gonna lose an entire day, pretty much 2 days, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we're gonna lose a day. But what can you do? That's physics, right?
Bonjour, hi.
So,
Merci, thank you. Bonjour, hi. Merci, thank you.
all right, finally we board. Bit of a mess there, but here we are. D. I think you're EA.
Yeah.
EA.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Air Canada, member of the Star Alliance. We sure hope you've enjoyed this flight with us. It was truly our pleasure having you on board, and we do look forward to seeing you again soon. Once again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening here in beautiful Vancouver, or wherever your travel plans may take you. And if Vancouver is home for you, welcome home.
D52.
D52, that is our gate. So a bit of a delay in Montreal, but this plane hauled ass to Vancouver, so we arrived on time. We've got about a 2-hour layover here in Vancouver Airport, and then we begin that long haul flight from Vancouver to Sydney, 15 and a half glorious hours. Looking forward to that. Shout outs to the father-in-law for preparing that massive meal. Those sandwiches were quite filling. I had a sandwich and a half and it was pretty stuffed.
I only had a sandwich.
Local time here in Vancouver is 9 p.m. The jet lag's gonna hit us hard on this one because it's exactly a 12-hour time difference between Montreal and Perth. In Montreal, it is midnight, and in Perth, it is noon. Tomorrow noon.
And I'm tired. Like I'm really sleepy as if it's midnight. Oh, life is hard.
Hi there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Cool. Thank you. All right, onwards to the international terminal. So in Canada, I pretty much ticked the list of things that I want to eat. Poutine, smoked meat, May West, all the delights that you could get only in Canada. Ketchup chips, ketchup Dorito chips. One thing I forgot, however, was jalapeno Miss Vicky's. This is our last stop in Canada before we head out. Maybe this place might sell jalapeno Miss Vicky's. Do they got the jalapeno? Because if not, we're gonna have to wait 5.5 months before we're back in Canada. Doesn't seem like they got Miss Vicky's.
Oh, dressed. That's another Canadian flavor.
But they have cute black bear Mounties.
How Canadian is
Look at
this?
that. So cute. Huh?
How Canadian is that? There's no tax on maple syrup.
On maple syrup and salmon products.
Look, who's this? Who's that?
This guy.
Who has two brown thumbs?
I want to be comfortable on this 50.5-hour flight, so shorts. Oh, you're wearing your PJs?
First time ever. I've never worn PJs on a flight.